In the heart of the lush, green forest, Baby Bunny's family was bustling with excitement. They had planned a family picnic by the sparkling blue lake, a beautiful spot where they could enjoy a day filled with good food, laughter, and quality time together. Baby Bunny's mom was busy preparing sandwiches and fresh fruit, while his dad packed blankets, a small portable stove, and their favorite carrot juice. Baby Bunny, however, was already distracted by thoughts of meeting his friends later in the day. He bounced around, barely listening as his mom reminded him to help carry things to the picnic spot. "Oh, Baby Bunny, could you grab these apples and put them in the basket?" his mom asked, her arms full of vegetables and other snacks. "Sure, Mom," Baby Bunny chirped, but his eyes were already wandering toward the field where he knew his friends, Tano the turtle, Kavi the squirrel, and Hira the hedgehog, were playing. With a quick nod, he zipped away, leaving the apples on the kitchen counter, completely forgotten. As the morning wore on, Baby Bunny found himself playing games and laughing with his friends, completely wrapped up in their fun. They ran through the fields, played hide and seek, and even made up new games. Hours passed, and Baby Bunny forgot all about the picnic preparations he was supposed to be helping with. "Baby Bunny, it's almost time for the picnic," his dad called, carrying a heavy basket toward the family's meeting spot near the lake. Baby Bunny's ears perked up. He'd been so caught up with his friends that he'd forgotten about the picnic entirely. His mom and dad had already finished packing everything, but they looked a bit worn out from all the work they'd done alone. Baby Bunny noticed his mom wiping her brow, looking a little tired. Feeling slightly guilty, Baby Bunny decided to catch up with his family and help out at the picnic itself. He waved goodbye to his friends and hurried over to join his family as they headed toward the lake. When they arrived at the picnic spot, Baby Bunny's excitement returned. The lake shimmered under the sunlight, surrounded by soft green grass and patches of wildflowers. His mom spread out the blanket, and his dad set up the small portable stove. Baby Bunny's little sister, Daisy, was already bouncing with excitement, tugging at Baby Bunny to play with her by the water's edge. As they began unpacking, though, his mom suddenly paused, looking through the basket with a puzzled expression. "Wait a minute, where are the apples?" she asked, frowning. "Oh no," Baby Bunny's dad said, glancing into the picnic basket. "And I thought we packed the juice." "Baby Bunny, did you pack it like I asked?" Baby Bunny's heart sank. In his rush to join his friends, he'd completely forgotten his part in the preparations. Not only had he forgotten to pack the apples, but he also hadn't helped his dad bring the juice. They also realized they'd left behind the napkins and an extra blanket, little details that might have made their picnic more comfortable. Baby Bunny's ears drooped, and he looked at his parents, his cheeks turning pink with guilt. I'm so sorry, I got so busy playing that I forgot to help." His mom and dad exchanged a look, but instead of scolding him, they gave him a gentle smile. "It's okay, Baby Bunny," his dad said kindly. "Sometimes we all get distracted, but family time means we work together and help each other. Why don't you help us make the most of what we have here?" Baby Bunny nodded, determined to make up for his mistake. He took a deep breath and looked around. Even though they hadn't brought everything they'd planned, he realized they could still enjoy their time together. "Hey, Daisy," he said, turning to his sister, "how about we make up some fun games right here?" Daisy's face lit up, and she clapped her paws in excitement. Baby Bunny thought hard, trying to remember the games he'd played with his friends earlier. They didn't need toys or fancy supplies, just a little creativity. Together, he and Daisy collected smooth pebbles from near the water and created a small target game, where they tried to toss the pebbles into a circle they made on the ground. Meanwhile, Baby Bunny's mom and dad set out the food they had brought, spreading out the sandwiches and the vegetables. They all laughed and joked as they ate, taking in the sights and sounds of the lake. Birds chirped in the trees above, and fish occasionally leaped from the water, leaving ripples behind. After their meal, Baby Bunny saw that his mom looked a bit more relaxed, but there was still something missing. He wanted to make this picnic special for his family, to show them how much he cared about spending time together. "I have an idea," he announced, jumping up. "Let's take a family nature walk and see what kind of treasures we can find. It'll be like a little adventure." His parents and Daisy agreed, and they set off together along the path that wound around the lake. Baby Bunny led the way, pointing out colorful flowers, funny-shaped rocks, and a big tree with branches that hung over the water like a natural umbrella. As they walked, Baby Bunny noticed that his parents looked happier and more relaxed. He realized how wonderful it felt to be there with them, sharing stories and discoveries as a family. They stopped to skip stones on the lake, and Daisy squealed with joy whenever a stone made more than 2 skips. After a while, they found a spot under a tree to rest. Baby Bunny felt content, knowing he'd helped make their family time enjoyable even without the items they'd forgotten. On the way back to their picnic blanket, Baby Bunny saw something shiny peeking out from under a bush. Curious, he pulled back the branches and gasped. It was an old coin, buried in the dirt. He called his family over, and they examined it together. The coin was rusty and worn, but it was a fun little discovery, and it became a treasure for them to remember the day by. As they packed up to go home, Baby Bunny felt a deep sense of happiness. He realized that helping his family and spending time together meant more than any picnic item. It was the laughter, the little adventures, and the memories they made that truly mattered. On their way home, his mom wrapped an arm around him. "Thank you, Baby Bunny," she said softly. "Today turned out to be wonderful. All because you pitched in and helped make it special." Baby Bunny smiled, feeling a warm glow inside. He'd learned something important that day. Family time was precious, and a little effort went a long way. The day might not have gone as planned, but it turned out better than he could have imagined. As they walked through the forest, Baby Bunny made a promise to himself to be more responsible. He realized that helping his family and creating happy memories together was something he wanted to do often. And from that day on, he became known as the little bunny who always made family time extra special.